Hi, I'm Carrie, and I am here with the energy reading for the first week of October. For this month, I am doing a layered reading with three oracle and one tarot. We're going to bring forward an energy, we're going to bring forward a guide, what they're offering, and then the tarot is going to help give us a rounded outlook into what those messages mean. So I'm going to shuffle up some of these cards and I will be back to start the reading. So I'm going to start right here for now. The primary energy this week comes from the card the Reaper. For the birth of something new to manifest, the death of something holding you back is inevitable. This is all about letting go. And we've got a sickle that this reaper is holding, and we have the card, the sickle over here. And then our veil walker is holding what resembles almost like a sickle there, but it's just the energy from her light or her wand, which I just found that very interesting how all three of these have some sort of the same symbolism in them. So that for me, like triples this letting go energy, triples this idea that we really need to look at what we have to remove out of our life before we start working towards or manifesting or setting new goals for ourselves. If we still have things dragging us down from last month, how are we going to set new goals? How are we going to start a new path in the month of October if we're still carrying our baggage from September? The veil walker knows that this transition, this change is kind of inevitable because she is transitioning like into a crone energy here. So she knows that this change needs to happen. And she's here to help you look at those things that are weighing you down, to look at those things that you keep loading into a backpack and carrying with you from week to week or relationship to relationship or job to job, whatever it is that you are refusing to unpack and work through. And if you happen to be one of those people who feel like things never work out for you, maybe this is a week to look at the things that you are carrying with you and how much those ideas or those situations are keeping you stuck in the same scenarios that you may be repeating. This sickle here is used to harvest the wheat. So this is all about dedicating yourself to a routine, to an idea of what you are wanting to bring forward in your life. And I think it's interesting since we just moved into the autumn equinox where I'm at, that this idea of letting go as we're getting ready to approach into winter, but the idea of shedding and letting go is stepping forward the very first week of October. So let's see what the tarot has to tell us. So I was actually going to like read this tarot as a sentence. But considering this subject matter that has come out here, I almost feel like it's addressing three different areas of a person's life. So, right below this, we have the Two of Cups. So, this is our relationship, these are our partnerships. It doesn't necessarily have to be our love partner, it could be any type of partner. And is there something or an old relationship from the past with someone in some way that is constantly affecting or dragging or coming into your relationships in the present? Whether you are reacting to situations because of what's happened to you in the past, or maybe a person continues to pop up, show up unexpectedly just when you start to get your life back on track. And then over here, we have the King of Pentacles, who is rooted in abundance, who is strong in his convictions regarding being a hard worker and knowing what needs to be done in order to have and achieve the success that he wants. So if something is holding you back on the job front, or if something is preventing you from reaching the level of success that you were hoping for, maybe there are things, again, from the past that need to be let go of, that need to be moved through, or skills that need to be developed in order for you to step into that energy of success. And then finally, over here, we have the Three of Cups, which is our, I would say, I kind of see it as our core friend group, the people that maybe your ride or dies. It also can represent, having a good time, being, going out with friends and having some fun. So maybe what is distracting you that needs let go of is there's too much partying going on, or there's too many fun days and not enough days or hours put towards working towards the goal that you are wanting to achieve. And that's how I'm going to kind of read these three cards instead of in like a sentence format like I was going to do, because I really do feel like they were bringing up that the universe is bringing up three different scenarios for you to fit you in some way, and to say, okay, well, this is what is going on that you need to let go of, or this is what you need to step away from in order to bring forward those things that you're wanting to have to level up your life, to move to the next step. So let's see what the omen is that goes along with this. Well, that turned over quick. Summer flower blooming in winter, a big end. Oh my, I did not plan that. That one flipped over immediately. So I would say that it is time to let go of. Let go of the stuff that has been going on for the past 4 months. Move on from relationships that are dragging you down. Step away from the, maybe party atmosphere of summer, and start focusing more on what you want to start growing in your life, what you want to reap later on down the road. And if you're wanting some sort of levels of success that you are not achieving, or is you feel is not attainable in some way, then it is time to shed those old beliefs, maybe learn new skills, level up in some way. Let me know in the comments below if this resonates for you this first week of October, and how you're feeling about the letting go, and how on point this omen energy is for this reading. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate you being here. If you like this video, I would appreciate a thumbs up or subscribe, because that will help this new channel of mine grow. And if you want to support me in another way, my Ko-fi link is in the description box below. If you happen to like the readings that I share on here, and would wish to support me that way. So until I see you next week, bye.